Shout out to Kop-Ish.
Shout out to Kopish, guys.
Keep all the good work
the
up.
two legends, Emil Heskey, Howard Gill. Can't get much better than that, guys. Yeah. You know what to do now. Like, comment, subscribe. I'm with legends, guys.
Kopish.
Now, I know a lot of you were thinking, hold on, wait, what? 2 o'clock in the morning? What the hell's going on? I mean, those of you around the world, big up to your damn selves every time. It's probably not as late for you guys, but UK? But look, it's been a long day. It's been a very long day, but I couldn't skip out on this one. Couldn't skip out on this one. We got to talk about it. Still a big game, regardless of whether the party's already started. Big game, Chelsea away. So let's get into it. First of all, every game from now on is going to be a party. Let's get that straight. And we will be dancing on Stamford Bridge pitch no matter what the situation is. You hear me? Vibes. That's the vibes every single game. No long thing. But no, in all seriousness, people, are we going to be professional? Are there going to be people who are going to be played in the game that haven't been played in the majority of the season? During his press conference, he actually alluded to the fact that he probably will be giving a little bit of game time to some of the people that haven't really been getting the game time that they should have been getting up to now, which credit to him. I like the idea of that. I actually do. So it's a tough one, isn't it? Like, I mean, people, talk to me. Do we care? Like, do we care? Do we care how professional we are? Do we care if we go ham? Do we care? I mean, winning is always great, especially against a team like Chelsea, who we have such fierce rivalry with over the years. So I get that part, I do. But generally speaking, how much do we actually care? That's all. I'm just thinking to myself, like, how much do we care? Is it one of those ones where the 90 points matters? Is that just for bragging rights? Yeah, I'm. And again, people, don't get me wrong. I want to win the game, as in you always want to win any football match that Liverpool take part in, right? Even friendlies, you want to win them. I just mean, how much do we care if we win? Do you get what I mean? Like, there's a difference between wanting to win and being bothered by losing. Does that make sense? But yeah, I mean, see, the thing is, Amir, for example, you're saying 90 points matters, but bro, matters for what reason other than bragging rights? I think that's what I'm just trying to get, you know, because we're champions. We've won. Points in the league are technically only supposed to matter up until victory. And we have victory. So that's why I'm like, how much does it matter? It purely is just for bragging rights. That is what it is for. If we're being honest with ourselves, it's a narcissistic need to be great, right? And to be better than everyone, and to be able to show off about it. That is what it is. I guess you could say be professional, be fair. You're playing against Chelsea. If Chelsea get top 4 because we gave them 3 points because we didn't care, I guess other teams will be like, well, it's not fair. You played more. You went more ham when you played against us, etc., etc. I get all that, but these are always things that can happen along the way, right? That little variables and little intangible things you can't really think about or put your finger on sometimes. But you know, we will see. We will see. DB's asked, do I think Slot cares? Yeah, I think he cares, but nowhere near as much as he would care if it mattered, as in the title wasn't won. Do you get what I mean? Like, I don't know. It's just one of them things where I think a lot of people underestimate the mental side of, like, the difference between needing to win, playing to win, and having that freedom and not as much stress. But it will be interesting. It will be very interesting. Let's go through the lineup then. I'm going to pick who I think should play, and then we'll talk it out, people. Let me understand what you think. Big up Dinesh though, 58 months a member. You absolute bad boy. Hold on a minute. I'm gonna have to celebrate that one again, bro. By the way, that you is skanking up. But big up Dinesh says, morning. It's the right time on holiday in India right now. It is 6:35 a.m. Big up yourself, my bro. I'm guessing you've just woken up. Good morning, bro. Big up yourself. See, Jamrock, this is what I mean. Like, you can't call a player weak-minded for not wanting to win when the title's already won. This is a point I'm making. It's natural human relaxation. The job's done. Let's have fun. And if we win, we win. If we don't, we don't. That's what it is. Like, I personally, I don't think you could ever call a player weak-minded who is at it for the entire season and then once we win the league, relax. That's not weak-minded. That's not weak-minded at all. Everybody's been there where you've achieved what you wanted to achieve, and then you get to relax. I mean, again, everyone's entitled to their opinion, but I don't think it's weak-minded. We won the league. Weak-minded would be bottling the league, fucking up in games that was important, all that kind of stuff. We won the league. Now it's just about seeing it out. Again, once they're on the field, I do want them to do as well as they can. I want them to play. I want to enjoy the game. Once the whistle blows, you want to win. I probably will be annoyed if we lose. All of those things I get. But the players who are playing, I understand that they're not going to be 100% at it. I just do. The next 4 games, anyway, we will see. Would you guys play Kelleher? Would you guys play Kelleher? Personally, it could be the last 4 games he's ever able to play, right? Do you know what? Nah, I think I'm probably going to go with a strongish team for this one because it is Chelsea. Then I think I probably would go strongish again because it's Arsenal, just for that professional pride against 2 teams who are rivals. Because I get that part. You are playing rivals. So that part I do get. But then I'll definitely give Kelleher some time in the other 2 games, the Brighton and the Crystal Palace games. I think those are the games and I would definitely let Kelleher play at least one of those games. So I'm going to go Ali in goal for this one. I don't know. Let me know, guys. Do you agree? Would you go Ali in this one with it being like a rival, so to speak? That's what I would go with. Let me know, people, what you lot are saying. Moving to right back. Ooh, this one's a tough one. Right back. I'm going to go Trent. I'm going to go Trent for this one. I know that might split some opinions. I'm going to go Trent for this one. What we saying? Oh, is Bradley not actually ready? I thought Bradley was fine. Hold on, let me have a look what's going on with Bradley. Is Bradley okay? Let me have a look. Injury update on Connor Bradley is... Last Sunday, Connor did not make the squad as he was recovering from a minor fitness issue, but he has returned to training today and could return for the squad to face Chelsea. And this article was from May the 2nd, which was... So my calendar's saying the 4th, obviously, because we're past midnight. So that was yesterday. as in Friday. Yeah, so I think he'll be in the squad. He'll be in the squad. But I'm probably still gonna go Trent anyway. Yeah, I'm still gonna go Trent. At the back, oof. Yeah, I'm gonna go Ibu. Oh my God. I keep forgetting that you can't put in their nicknames and stuff like that. I'm gonna go Ibu and I'm gonna go Verge. And then at left back, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go Simicast at left back. So let me know what you think of that back four and keeper. If you're watching this afterwards as well, guys, in the comments, let me know how you would how you would do your lineup if you think that defense is cool. Big up everyone also who's joining in. I can see the numbers going up slowly. I know this is a random late one, but big up yourselves. Make sure you smash that like button on the way in, guys, and subscribe if you are new. Right, that's my back four. That's my back four. Now, let me change this actually because I just realized, is this the one? Yeah. I need to change the formation. Right. I'm going. I'm going to pivot. I'm going to pivot. I'm going Mac and Grav. But I say that to say this. I think that Endo should get a lot longer than he would usually get during the game. So, Endo would normally only get maybe like 10 minutes. I would give Endo at least half an hour coming off the bench for this one. And then Endo's definitely, of course, we've got a few previews left before the season's out. Endo definitely is going to be starting one or two of the other games. I think just away at Chelsea against the team who are in desperate need of a win, I'm going to go with the usuals, but I'd have those guys waiting. And I definitely think that anybody who we do a substitution for, I think they should get longer than 10, 15 minutes like they would in like really important games. I think they should actually get a little bit longer for this one. But that's what I'm going to go to start with. On the right, goes without saying. Now, this is where it's going to get a little bit interesting, right? So I'm going to start Soboslai in that 10. But again, I'm bringing on Elliot way earlier than normal. I'm bringing on Elliot with like half an hour to go instead of like 15 minutes. Elliot's going to get at least half an hour in the game if I'm the manager. But I'm starting Soboslai. And again, because I can see a couple of people saying like Grav should be given a break. They'd maybe start Jones. I get all that. And I don't think there's a wrong answer here, to be honest. I think we go strong. And then, yeah, we make substitutions later down the line. That's what I'm thinking. On the right, sorry, on the left, who am I playing on the left? I'm going to go Cody. What am I doing? I'm going to go Cody left. He seems like he's been coming into a little bit of form. Give Diaz a little bit of a rest. Diaz has been run around a lot. And then up front, I know it's going to be Jar. It's definitely going to be Jar. There's no point in us even questioning. It will be Jar. I personally don't know who I would play up front for this one. He'll only be at the club for a few more games. So at some point, Nunes does need to get a game or two to just have that last little bit of fun as a Liverpool player before he leaves in the summer. But who would I? Yeah, I'm not sure. I know he's going to go with Jota though. I think he's proved already that he's definitely going to go with Jota. He could go Diaz down the middle, Emil. Actually, that's actually a good point. He could go Diaz down the middle. You know, we know he does like to do that. But I think he'll go. I think he probably will go Jota. He will. But my substitutions during this game would definitely, after an hour, be Endo for one of the midfielders, depending who's having the better game. Elliot for Soboslai. Chiesa for Salah. I'm not even mad at Chiesa for Gakpo. If Salah's having a good game, obviously we do want Salah to break that record. So I'm not mad at Chiesa coming on for Gakpo. Nunes for Jota. I definitely make that change. And maybe you've also got to think about maybe resting one of the centre backs. Maybe if we're winning the game or we're quite comfortable in the game, you maybe bring off Ibra or Virgil for Kwanzaa or Gomez, because Gomez is back now, if I'm not mistaken. Actually, this injury update included Gomez. Let me actually have a look what it's saying about Gomez. Slot did not provide an update on Joe Gomez's fitness. The defender has been out following surgery to repair the hamstring injury, but he is still in recovery. At the end of April, Slot did suggest that if his recovery goes well, he could return to full team training soon, and he will feature before the end of the season. But this weekend could come too soon for the Englishman. Okay, fair enough. So he won't be available for this game, Joey, but he should be able to play 1 or 2 games, possibly before the season's finished. So that being and I mean, there's no need to rush Joey either. The season's over now, and it was quite a serious injury, so there's definitely no need to rush him. But yeah, Kwanzaa, give Kwanzaa some game time for either Ibra or Konate if the game's going well, depending. Yeah. But yeah, we'll have to have a look. Hold on a minute. Andre saying, might want to check what some of the viewers are saying. I thought we were civilized in here. We are very civilized in here. Give me some names, bro. Who's been saying rude things? Guys, come on, man. It's not about being disrespectful to each other and being rude to each other. Come on, guys. I'm sure the majority of the people in the chat, it's not your first time here. We know, and you guys know that we don't condone any of that abusive or disrespectful behavior to anyone else in the community, guys. So come on, man. Allow that. Hold on. Yeah, JJ, calm down, my bro. Come on, calm down. That's a timeout. That word right there. Come on, man. See you next Tuesday is way too far, bro. That's a timeout. That is a timeout right there. Come on. And JJ, you definitely ain't your first time here, bro. Come on, man. You know not to be rude to other people, bro. Come on, man. That's out of order. But yeah, people. So that's my team. That is my 11. Let me know what you guys think. If you're watching afterwards as well in the chat, let me know what you think. It's pretty much the strongest team that we can go with. It probably is the strongest team we have. And then loads of substitutions. Do you get what I'm saying? Loads of substitutions. And just keep it flowing. And then obviously Arsenal is the next game, which is at home. Was it 2 more away games, 2 more home games, right? So we've got Chelsea away, Brighton away, and we've got Arsenal at home, Palace at home, final day. It's so beautiful that the Palace game is at home and not away. So we actually get to lift the trophy at home, because it'll be a little bit annoying if we got to do the trophy lift either before the last game of the season. So if they did let us lift it at home, it would have been the game before the last game of the season, which would have been a little bit weird because you want the day you lift the trophy to actually be the end of the season. And if we lifted the trophy away, then obviously our peoples wouldn't have been there. So it is really cool and fitting that the Crystal Palace is the home game and it's the last game of the season, so we get to lift the trophy at home. And yeah, we keep it pushing. But people, if you're watching this live with me, I appreciate you. I know for some of you lot, it might actually have helped because it's a lot more of an easier time for you guys to big up yourselves. we do try and be quite conscious of that as well when we do film stuff of like people who are in other countries, like what time is it for them where they are, you know what I mean? And maybe the later shows do help some people. So yeah, big up to those people who finally get to watch a live, maybe even though it's just a preview, but big up yourselves. And for everyone who's watching afterwards on a replay, big up yourselves also, and let me know in the chat, in the comments, what you think of this lineup, how you would go, how you think the game will go as well. I've got a feeling this game's going to be a little bit of a, I think it's going to be a little bit of a fun one for some reason, you know. I think we're going to be just so relaxed and having fun. There's going to be a lot of pressure on Chelsea because they have to get top 5. They really, really need to get top 5. Big up, Sammy. 9:25 in Trinidad. Yeah, this is a perfect time for you, bro. Perfect time. Big up yourself as always, G. I saw somebody, yeah. Big up Karam says 2:40 a.m. That's a pretty similar time to where. So where are you, bro? That's a pretty similar time to England. What other times did I see? So can't believe I did start Chiesa. No, do you know what, bro? I would start Chiesa, but I'm trying to go a lot more on what I think the manager would do as well. I don't think an away game against a good opposition, he would even remotely think about starting Chiesa. That's all. I just don't think he will. Yeah, Clark, bring on the guard of honor, 100%. I'm trying to. I think I saw a few other people saying what time it was, but yeah, big up everyone who's watching live, though, man. Hey, Jay's in the building. Big up yourself, bro. 2 a.m. here in South London. Yeah, 2 a.m. 2 a.m. where we are in England right now. I'm going to go straight to bed. Big up Jamaku saying it's 9:25 in Miami. I wish I was in Miami right now. Is Las Vegas that much further behind than England? Right, I didn't realize that. That's quite far behind, isn't it? Hold on, what's that? Is that 8 hours? 8, 9 hours? Yeah, I think that's 8 hours. Just quick maths off the top of my head. 6 a.m., 2 a.m. here. Yeah. 9 in the AM for Max, so he's on his way to work. But now, big up, man. Big up, everyone. 4 a.m. for Andre. Ooh, bloody hell, that's real late, bro. Night owl settings, I love it. Big up India Scouser from, is it Thailand? India Scouser, I'm sure India Scouser was in Thailand. Let me know, bro. I'm sure. 6, so it's morning time. Jay, I'm not gonna bring that comment up. I'm not gonna bring that comment up, bro. Big up yourself, bro. I love that banner. That banner is hilarious. West Coast 627 as well from Jenny. Big up. 327. More. Where are you, bro? From 330 in Nambia. Yes, Indian Scouts in Thailand. Yeah, I thought so. I thought Indian Scouts were in Thailand. Big up yourself, bro. Coming all the way from Birmingham, yeah, man, that beans on toast. But no, big up everyone. It's been a pleasure. Thank you for joining me on this spontaneous one. Big up yourselves. Hope everyone's having a good weekend so far. Happy Saturday night, Sunday morning. Big up yourselves. And we will be back, of course, live tomorrow on Big Up exclusively for the game. So make sure you're there. Make sure you are there. Don't be square. But people, until then, love, sleep well, eat well, big up yourselves, and I'll catch you on the other side. Peace! Oh no, score prediction. Shit, my brain's working overtime in this tired state. 2-2. 2-2. I'm going to go 2-2. I think Chelsea really need this game, and I think Chelsea are going to be really up for it. And I think even though we're just so much better than them, so I don't think we'll lose the game. I'm not sure how much effort we will put into a win. Plus, pardon me, Stamford Bridge is a little bit of a tricky place for us. I know we have won there a few times, but we don't exactly go to Stamford Bridge and win a lot. So I'm going to go 2-2. I'm going to go 2-2. So let me know in the chat quickly, guys, before I finish up. Seeing a couple of people think that 2-1 win for Liverpool, 3-2 win for Chelsea. 3-2 win for Liverpool. Yeah, I'm gonna go 2-2 though. And if you're watching afterwards as well, guys, let me know in the comments what you think your score will be for this game. And again, people, big up yourselves. Andre saying 2-2 as well. Yeah, big up yourselves, and we will catch you tomorrow. Oh, later on today even. Love. Big up your damn selves, and I'm out, people. Peace.
Shebi onyara, ndo sisi lo dosi yara, o ma sensi mayane bara.